The wind was warm and comforting, the sun was bright, and the air was welcoming as I entered the campus on the 31st of May, year 2018. I can still remember everything from my Ibayo experience vividly. From the greetings of the facilitators, the astonished and mirthful faces of my fellow UNC Senior High School newbies, to the festive theme of the venue, everything. I would be lying if I tell you that the experience did not, in any way, make me feel more excited to begin my senior high school journey, because it did, and I am hoping that you're feeling the same way I did 2 years ago, despite the differences in approach given the current circumstances we're in. Ibayu 2018 was the first stop in my senior high school journey. I was actually glad I didn't pursue my plan of ditching it just so I could attend the fiesta in Ragay, for the event was a foreshadowing of what UNC Senior High School has in store for us, as is Ibayo 2020. But Ibayo also marks that your departure has begun for the journey your ates and kuyas have completed. The path that we paved on, following the UNC Senior High School's lead, will be trekked on by you now. This adventure will be more tiring than your last, but there's this one line from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit that I'd like to tell you. Farewell, wherever you fare, till your ears receive you at the journey's end. It means I wish you all to survive your voyage, ride out wherever it may take you, and make it through all the obstacles it may bring until you reach your endpoint, your destination, until you're satisfied. Because there's no point completing a journey you're not even satisfied with. It only means that its purpose wasn't fulfilled. And I hope you won't venture out and go through every obstacle just for nothing. To tell you honestly, the senior high school journey is difficult, but UNC Senior High School's way of learning is different from others. It's unique. At first, I found it hard to cope up with, but I got used to it eventually. It's a voyage where you'll get to expand and improve your arsenal of skills and talents. I gained confidence speaking in front. I developed needed innovative juices. I got to deal with a new environment, preparing me to be adaptive so I can use it in my later years when I work. And I became a more decent human being as I came to be socially, culturally, and politically aware. I became an informed person, and I understood why and how to take a stance. What's good is, it's not just me. All of us improved because of the system. But the danger of carrying burdens all by yourself is always present, and sometimes unavoidable in this journey. You know what I'm talking about. Those excess baggage students and others of the same sort. An advice, though, from someone who faced this danger many times: when you are in this situation, get rid of the excess baggage. Only bring what's important and helpful. If you don't want to discard them, though, make them useful. Remember to continue your voyage walking, Run if you can. However, don't rush. Always at your own pace. You can do whatever you want to complete this journey, but just don't be a piece of excess baggage waiting to have a free ride in someone else's journey. It was a blessing in disguise, though. It greatly improved how I organize and prioritize things. Previously, I often watched that lit and new anime, for example, first before doing my schoolworks just so I could motivate myself to do them. Yet now, simply by thinking that I still have to finish someone else's part in a research paper or anything of the same sort, I resorted to just finish my schoolworks first and watch anime after as a reward rather than a motivation. I don't know which is better or which is healthy, but I guess it turned out fine. Nevertheless, this would also push you not to be afraid to speak and be heard. Unequal workloads is unfair. It is in times like these that I hope you take an action. Correct it. You don't have to torment yourself carrying the burden of others. At times, you also have to speak up against someone who is higher in position, but I hope you don't get swayed. Always seek for a meaningful conversation with the one you think is responsible for the unfairness. My senior high school journey has been a great help in my development as a student and as a person. It opened my eyes to unfairness and provided me the help to be fearless in voicing these unfairness out. It's a capability that I know I won't be using only as a student, but also as a citizen of this country, especially since unfairness, fallacies, and injustices have always been present and is still spreading wide, almost nonstop. As I end this speech, I hope you all keep in mind that this journey might be hard, but it is not at all devoid of gaiety and mirth, of happiness and laughter. So, as you strive to reach your ears, enjoy the scenery and make the most out of everything. You'll meet lots of wonderful friends, and I hope you'll help each other reach the journey's end. Fly free and high because the department will continue to make the wind warm and comforting, the sun bright, and the air welcoming. And may this wind under your wings bear you where the sun sails and the moon walks. May this journey be a way for you to find your next, and may you complete this adventure with a great deal of learning, experiences, and lifelong bonds. Distinguished guests, and to the new batch of UNC Senior High School learners, thank you and good day.